Hello humans, it's Retro Rocket Man back again with another video. I'm going to do something different this time. I'm going to unbox and review this Batmobile made by Jada. It's die cast and it's got a nice big window box with a picture of Robert Pattinson in the 2022 the Batman movie. You can see with the logos here, DC as well. And it's a nice big window. You can clearly see the car. There it is, made by Jada, with a die-cast Batman figure and the Batmobile. We turn around to the side and we have a nice window here with the Bat logo on that end, and on the other end same again, just no window. Underneath we've got some product manufacturer information. Jada again. Oh, I'm going to need a screwdriver, better remember that. And we've got DC, Warner Brothers and the Batman logo as well. Flip it over to the back and we've got a product shot of the figure and the car with relevant information also. So I'm going to see about taking this out. Get my trusty Swiss Army style pocket knife and start cutting some tape. There's a tab there and a tab there. Here a tab, there a tab, everywhere a tab. And I'm just going to pull this flap back. And hopefully it'll slide out. It's a bit of an insert. Got an outer box and an insert with the figure and car attached to that. Something seems to be holding it back though. It's not giving way. Looks like I'm probably going to have to... I might have to open it from the other end because it's getting caught on something or it's stuck down still. No, it doesn't want to budge. Can't quite see what's holding it in. So I'm going to have to try and open it from this end. Cutting more tabs. Yep, there it is. Another hidden piece of sticky tape. That should do it. Yep, it's coming out now. Slides right out to reveal the car and figure. Looks quite nice. This is a version of the Batmobile from the movie, and it's held in place by a couple of screws and a plastic tab, and I'm thinking that the figure is probably held in the same way. So we're going to need the screwdriver for this part of the operation. Get my trusty screwdriver set. These are jeweler's screwdrivers, they're quite small. And this should be about the right size, I'm thinking. And they're not very tight, so they're pretty easy to remove, provided you've got the right tools, of course. One and two, and I'm holding onto the car because it'll probably let go all of a sudden otherwise. And there you go, comes straight off. And now for the Batman figure. Clearly 2 screws to undo here as well. A little bit tighter, these ones. Yeah. There, done. And he just pops right off. It's a little bit of a plastic stand with some indented shoe marks, so they just sit right there. You can see the holes in the bottom of his feet where the screws went into. Well, we don't need that right now. Get this out of the way, clear that out of the way. Okay, let's look at the figure first. So this is the current version of Batman from the movie The Batman with Robert Pattinson. It's pretty much die-cast body, torso, legs and upper arms. The head is rubber. It's quite a little bit squishy, but the body is definitely die-cast, and so are the legs. The cape is a soft, pliable material, probably made of the same material as the hands and head. Yes, the hands are soft as well. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't tell if it's that much of an accurate... Oh, what's that under there? Oh, okay. Some product manufacturer information again. Fortunately, you don't really see it in the static pose that he's in, so that's a bit of a pass anyway. You know, they have to do it. They have to put it on there somewhere, I suppose. And now for the car. The first thing that strikes me about this is compared to other vehicles, it's quite simplistic, a bit more scaled down. And I think that roof is die-cast. It's pretty hard to tell. It's a bit on the thin side. It could be a very hard plastic, I'm not entirely sure. And oh yes, there's some more tape on it that I need to remove. Probably holding down some sort of hinged or movable feature on the car. And there's some more running through and over the doors, obviously to hold them closed as well. Just cut that off, remove that. Oh, there's a bit of stickiness left behind. Just pick that off. And that should be everything now. I should be free to look at the car. So it's a matte black and has a fair bit of detail in it. And as I said, it's a bit more simplified. None of those garish wings that previous Batmobiles have, or fins. Oh, there's a bit of a mark on the roof there. Hopefully that'll buff off with a bit more attention. Probably some residual glue or something. Yeah, so there's some nice detail on the car. Having not seen the movie, I don't know how accurate it is, but I'd have to assume that it's pretty accurate. And there appears to be no visible Bat logos anywhere on the car. And the tyres appear to be made of rubber, which is always a good thing. This is a 1/24 scale, so it's a reasonably good size. Not too big, not too small. Bit of a Goldilocks car, really, just right. And on the hood area, this moves up and down. Not entirely sure what its purpose is. I'm sure it'll become apparent in the movie. And play some sort of important function. It does have headlights and a very chunky bumper, probably used for ramming. You can see the headlights set in there, quite deeply set. And definitely that looks like it does some damage, that bumper. And on the side you can see some simplistic panel work and the very sort of understated form work and panel work, and you can still see some rivet holes or marks, and the doors do open and close, and I can make out a roll cage in there too, and there is some detailing, although in this light it's pretty difficult to see. And it's seems to have some nice details, although funnily enough the engine seems to go from the back through into the cabin and there's nothing separating it from the driver, so I'd imagine it'd get quite noisy. And this is a running board or something to stand on. Maybe this is an exhaust or some sort of weapon apparatus, and on the back plenty of jets and exhaust pipes and some red tail lights, all the sort of stuff you might normally associate with Batman. And it looks like it's a V8, 1, 2, 3, 4 cylinders on each side, more exhaust ports. It's probably a bit of a supercharge. And the wheels do turn freely, and yes, they are definitely rubber tyres, and the passenger side opens as well. I think that's about everything that opens and closes on this car, and there's no light up features either. On the bottom we've got more chassis detailing and some more manufacturer information, and I think it says somewhere there that it is a 1/24 scale. Jada Hollywood Rides. And, yes, it likes to roll quite freely. So overall, it's a pretty nice looking car. Don't know if I'd say it definitely wouldn't be my favourite, but in the context of this film, it probably will fit right in to the Robert Pattinson Batman universe. So there you go, humans. This is Retro Rocket Man. Hope you've enjoyed this first, for me, a review and unboxing of the Jada 1/24 scale Batmobile from the new 2022 The Batman movie. So this is Retro Rocket Man, over and out.